A lot of people want to get into real estate because they consider real estate to be an easy way to make money. Now, I'm not saying that people who are successful in real estate don't do very well, because I think on average they do. But I'd like to first address, I mean, is real estate really an easy way to make money? Like,
No.
just, well, okay, so talk to the listeners, somebody who's out there who's listening, and we don't want to dissuade them from getting into real estate. We want them to understand that those who are successful in real estate are typically the ones that work their booties off.
Yes. And I would probably actually disagree with you that I don't think the majority of people that get into real estate are successful or have great success. I would even say a very small percentage actually have retirement success.
Well, no, I think you're right. And I read some statistic somewhere that said 80% of the people who get licensed this year will not be licensed. I don't know if it was 3 years or 5 years down the road, but people who get licensed in real estate, very few of them get it. So what I'm saying is I think they think it's easy.
Oh, yeah.
And the truth is that it's
not. It's easy to get a license. That's about the only easy thing it is it's easy to get a license.
Yep.
But it is not easy to become truly independently financially wealthy and successful in the real estate.
And so for those who are thinking, I would like to get into real estate because I'd like to have a little more freedom in my life. I'd like not to be, subject to what somebody else thinks I should spend or what somebody else thinks I should do, or I don't want to be subject to my Social Security payment when I retire. I want to be able to have some of my own money. What advice would you give them? Because you've walked an interesting path through the process of real estate.
I would tell them to be very clear on what they want from real estate, and that may take a lot of probably, I'm going to say, third-party guidance to really dig deep. Find a good mentor that is actually successful in real. And what I mean successful is they can go on vacation and not be subject to their phone. Mm-hmm. Find that person in your community that's in real estate that is not subject to their business, and sit down with them and have them walk you through some deep questions. It came a point in my life where I had to really ask myself, am I in a position financially in this career that I could totally depend upon myself? And for those that aren't knowing, that was leading up to my divorce, and where I would be financially secure. And there was no sustainability in my business. I hadn't built it to where I could control the income coming in.
Over the last few years, how has the dedication and I'm going to say the BS of all the crap you got to do to be successful, how has it proven to be worthwhile for you?
The difference in the empowerment and the security of knowing I can rely on me. I said this past week to someone, I said, I cannot predict and know for a surety that anyone's going to be in my future but me. Mm-hmm. Like, I know I'm going to be in my future. I know I'm going to be in my life 10 years from now.
Right.
I don't know if anyone will be in my life 10 years from now. I'm now in a position where even 10 years from now, if nobody else is in my life, I can support myself. With that also, I have learned how to delegate. So as you know, I have a team.
Yes.
And so I don't do it all on my own. That was also huge. Yeah. Because if I do it all on my own, I can't be with my grandson. Mm-hmm. So the freedom and the delegation and learning that skill, I can bring other people in. I can surround myself with other people that take the load. But I had to learn the skill to delegate to even be able to have freedom.
Isn't that amazing? Oh, you had to learn the skill to delegate. So just knowing that you had stuff that other people needed to do didn't mean you were even capable of delegating it to other people to do. What are the things that you had to do in real estate to be successful that you just really didn't like doing? Because I think that's, in many cases, what makes us successful are the things that we hate. I say hate's a strong word, but I think in some cases we hate doing it.
I said the word already, but the delegation. Well, yeah, I would have preferred to do it myself because then I would know it would just get done right, right? So
But then you didn't have time to
but
do
then I
it, so it
didn't
never
have,
got done. Okay.
right, and I didn't have freedom in that. If I am, and when I say earlier that what I know is in 10 years from now, I'm going to be in my life. Right? I have amazing team members who are really good friends of mine. I don't know where life is going to take them. They could have different dreams. Their family could change. They could up and move. But I've honed the skills to be able to hire. I've honed the skills to be able to train and delegate.
Yep.
So that was the hardest.
If someone has a fear of making prospecting calls and a fear of following up with clients or agents or whatever, maybe they should think twice about getting into real estate. Would you agree?
I would agree. Yeah, because you're on the phone a lot. I mean, you're seeking business, and most people would prefer their business just fall in their lap. But the
Yep.
successful people, they seek. They're seekers.